The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But now it's third down.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Third and long. It's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there.
They dialed up the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
These two teams all tied after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the line. And he can't get away. Gurley couldn't escape it, and that's going to be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And some space here. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara 47 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Third down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house. And now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open. Now second down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to have to hook up to Gage. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Ryan's pass taken in by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Again, Ryan. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
Made back at his own 49.
Play action. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, I'll tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The open man is Smith. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Shotgun now for Breeze. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
A throw over the middle taken in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a nice throw here right side. He holds it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. 56 yards. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who can also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. They go play action now. Ryan. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
14 yards. Brings up 3rd.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action action here in quarter number 3. Well, the Saints recovered it. New Orleans football. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it's going to be second down.
30-yard line.
Here's Breeze to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and a yard.
To throw is Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 42.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking deep for Julio. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But it'll be second down. Play action. Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They're on the 2-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And 6 at the 6-yard line.
To throw on second and 6, Breeze. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And got his man complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for first and 10. Looking long for Thomas. And this one is incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. That'll bring up second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. A 10th carry for Kamara. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara His second touchdown of the night. And the Saints add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Saints 36, Falcons 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this carries into the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and now it's second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage taking it in. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. 48 yards. And the Falcons turn that interception into a touchdown. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Falcons 22. Sterling.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Breeze going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Breeze pass intended for Alvin.
Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
Punt for the Saints.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball to cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10.
First and
A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 44 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. Koo now for the point after. Cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Good. Makes the score Saints 36, Falcons 29.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Things sure were looking good for them at the half. Heck, off the air, you and I were just saying they might run away with this thing and cruise to a victory. Not anymore.
Yeah, the cruise control has to be off at this point. Now you've got to mash the gas yourself. Again, who's going to step up and make a big play for you? Who's going to take care of business now that you're being pressed? It is definitely go time for them at this moment.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Alec Bailey able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And this is going to be incomplete. Critical critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And now a chance to tie the game on this possession. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Ryan flush to his right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Incomplete on the deep ball. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's Gurley. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They go play action here on 1st down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. There as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And right side, they're going to go option here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Darqueze Dennard. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. Good rally to the football. Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Ryan to throw.
at the 40-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. He just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first. And yes, he's into the end zone, so they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in a final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Breeze to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Breeze. Flushed out right. That'll be complete to Cook. Getting this inside the 30. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Back to throw, Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
Finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Throwing now is Ryan. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. P.J. Williams will pick. And he will be... Is this